me if I'm looking better. Just the other night I was playing with this feta. My mama said I'm acting kinda different. It's probably all the that I've been missing. I don't tell nobody cause I don't do any. All these catch you slipping. Hope I find the truth while I'm alive. Before I say goodbye. Before they tell me it was just a lie. It's really in my taking out this notebook every day. Writing down my feelings cause it makes me feel okay. Promise you I take you from that life you living now. But then we hit the ground. Hey, they say that they
Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. It'll be the Nets off the tip. On the wing, Durant. From the arc. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. And here's Paul. Pass to Aiden. On the wing, Crowder. Oh, Drummond with a block. Outside Durant. From deep three-point range. Simmons with it. 5 on the clock. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Irving with it. Now guarded by Booker. The Suns on offense. It's a three-point game. And the basket by Bridges.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
That one's good for 2.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
This is where Simmons is most comfortable shooting from. Once he's this deep, feed him.
Hey, and the apple not falling far from the tree. Simmons' dad was a legendary player in Australia.
And that's where Simmons says he really learned the value of team ball. At age 15, he played in a world championship there. Just invaluable to his early development.
You know, outstanding start. You've made 3 of your first 4.
Aiden in the high post. Down low. Rebound Brooklyn. And they're running. Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Woohoo! Kyrie Irving doing work with the pass. That's pretty.
To the middle. Here's Aiden. Out to Bridges. Back to Aiden. It's stolen by Drummond. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul.
His first personal foul.
That's his first foul of the game. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Irving with it. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Yeah, that's just a master of understanding pick and roll and how to develop a quality shot. Such a dangerous guy in those sets.
Here's Aiden. They need this. Kevin Durant with a rebound.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Stolen by Booker. Here's the break. Pass to Crowder. Aiden, no good.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
And Durant hits from deep.
3-point field goal.
Durant's got 8 points.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Here's Aldridge. Good work defensively by Crowder.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And the Nets call time here.
Well, you think about Jake Crowder's career. He has bounced around to a few teams. But one thing we know, he's always had an impact to affect the game with his defense and with his basketball intellect.
Down to the lineup for the Nets.
1:27 left in the first quarter. And Doris, Crowder's defense a big part of what he can offer a team.
Right, because he's strong enough to guard in the post. He's quick enough to guard on the perimeter. Think about it. In 2020 NBA Finals, he was asked to contain LeBron James. That's the kind of confidence coaches have in Crowder's competitive spirit defensively.
For three, Durant. Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball. The Suns trailing. Here's Booker. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Booker's got 6 points. 55 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Durant. Griffin outside. He gets it in there.
Blake Griffin.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Pass to McGee. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And he comes up with a bucket.
What a good pass. I mean, Booker's so unselfish, showing he's not just a finisher.
It's Brown on the wing. Drains the triple.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Stolen by Mills. Pass to Durant. And again, it's Brooklyn.
Durant.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And so the ball out of bounds. McGee touched it last.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Ben Simmons.
Here's Irving. 1 second left. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Nets. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Nets.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
That's good from Ayton. And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award for someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed.
And the Nets with possession here. Coming off a Suns make. Aldridge up top. Here's Simmons. That shot, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Pass to Booker. And he banks in the layup. Booker's got 8 points.
Well, it's 6'6". Let's remember, Devin Booker has enough size to feel confident on the interior.
Here's Aldridge. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Here's Irving, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. He's got 6.
I doubt that's what they were looking for, but it works out.
Here's Ayton. Count it. Good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Now Irving. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
And Ayton gets it to go. Ayton's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
All right, look who's coming up.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines.
So it's Brooklyn now. Boy, when Booker gets locked indoors, he's as deadly as they come in the NBA.
Well, the list of guys who's on for a 70-point eruption is still very short. 20 points per game for almost the entirety of his career. This guy scores with ease. I don't care what defender you send at him.
Phoenix calls timeout. Suns making a switch here.
DeAndre Ayton, Cam Johnson, Chris Paul.
Outside Irving. And Ayton pulls it down.
Oh, you have to love the spin move there, but he couldn't quite gather himself for the shot.
It's Booker on the wing. Give him 8 points now. Over Drummond. Offensive rebound. Another shot. Booker can't get it to go. The Nets with the lead. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, "From starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced. And we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident."
In the first half.
That they are, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Durant. He's got 10. The 3 ball. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Three-point field goal.
Kevin Durant is a gifted shot maker. What you can do, I can do better. Well, being aggressive and assertive. The big man snatching the rebound.
Kevin Durant.
And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron. And now an 8-point Brooklyn lead.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
We've got 1:08 left in the first half of this one. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
They're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
Andre Drummond. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Suns, Cam Johnson at the line for 2.
And he makes a first. And the Nets making a change here. And Johnson drops them both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
On the wing, Durant. He shoots it. And there's another one for the Nets.
Kevin Durant on a prototypical KD roll. My man is going.
Ball drives in. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Fires the 3. And the Nets another 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Crowder. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. And too long on the shot.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Well, make no mistake, Crowder has got great strength inside. The defense can get physical. It doesn't matter.
At the line for Phoenix, Jay Crowder.
The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Let's not forget, Jay Crowder is a former second-round draft pick. This guy has made his bones in the NBA by adding toughness to every team he's played on.
Seth Curry.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets earning this break in the action, up 10. Their consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation.
Boy, you take one look at JaVale McGee and feel like this guy was built for the game of basketball. Remember, both his parents played at a high level. His mom, in fact, won a couple titles at the collegiate level and a gold medal with the U.S. women's team.
Here's Simmons. Pass to Durant. Jacks up a 3. Kept alive. The 3 is up. And they'll get another chance. Can't get it to go. 9 for 13 shooting in this one. Crowder, that's good. Crowder's got 7.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
And JaVale McGee standing 7 feet even, but a 7'6" wingspan, Doris.
Boy, you want to talk about, quote, a catch radius. This guy uses his length to great effect. Finishes above the rim and controls that airspace.
6 on the shot clock. They grab their own miss.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play. Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Ooh, a good look from Bridges. The jumper from the wing off target. Outside Durant. Lets the 3 fly. On the take. That one's in there. Drummond with the assist. Durant's got 4 points this quarter.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you've got to have good feet and pre-shot preparation. Mikal Bridges, yes, sir.
Irving attacking. Drives to the hoop. And again, it's Kevin Durant. Durant's got 29.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Ayton. And the layup is good off the glass.
Guys, I like how assertive DeAndre Ayton is looking right now. This is allowing him to stay hot out there.
Now here's Aldridge. Outside for Irving. Back to Durant. That three's off the mark.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down
2
since.
minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And that one's good. And now just a 5-point Nets lead.
Already you see it. Booker adding the strength to take the contact and win out.
Timeout called, the Nets. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Down to the lineup for the Nets.
1:57 left to play in the third quarter here. Outside Curry. Pass to Claxton. Kick out to Brown. Drops one in from the wing.
Assist from
Brown's got 5.
Claxton.
The Suns trailing. Bridges left side. Now McGee. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
To the paint. Here's Claxton.
Claxton.
And he dunks it down.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Since the break, it feels like an entirely new game.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Outside Mills. Back to Claxton. Kick out to Brown. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And it's Phoenix's ball. Trailing by 5. Here's McGee. Pass to Shaman. Inside. No good on the shot. And Brooklyn going the other way now. They've led by as many as 11.
That's his first.
And the call will go against JaVale McGee.
First team foul.
That's his first foul.
Now into the lineup for the Nets.
32 seconds left to play in the third. The deep three from Durant. The long distance three is buried. Durant's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Fast break, Brooklyn. Pushing it up now. Pass to Drummond. Back to Simmons. 2 on the clock. With 1 on the clock. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
And to me, the way...
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Nets out in front, up by 10. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Here's Irving. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist.
Terrific playmaking from Simmons, getting the ball into his hands off a wide-open shooter.
Pass to Aiden. 3-pointer, Bridges. Hits the trifecta.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
For 3, Durant. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
3-point field goal.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now. Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Paul with a steal. To the inside. Ayton. Got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Nash was going over with
Onto
this
the floor
team.
for the Nets.
He said, quote, "This one isn't over. Those guys will come roaring back. We have to be ready. If something doesn't go our way, don't dwell, just move on to the next play." Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie.
Oh, my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
And with Paul, after some injuries early, he changed how he went about his offense.
Well, you think about him coming out of college, he was very solid athletically. Still good in that department, obviously. But the vast majority of his success comes from one of the best IQs and knowledge of the game that we've ever seen.
The baseline J. Another one falls for Phoenix.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Pass to Durant. Three-pointer. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Inside. Out to Bridges. And the Suns get another three.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Cameron
That's
Johnson.
a foul called on Cameron Johnson.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul of the game. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth.
Andre Drummond.
And the bucket is good.
This is the exact energy you like to see from Drummond. He can be a monster on the offensive glass.
Here's Johnson. Down low. Uses the glass on the layup. Johnson's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Pass to Johnson.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
From behind the arc. And the Suns get another three.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Here's Durant. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Kyrie Irving.
Durant's got 43 points. Out to Bridges. Drummond grabs the miss.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Second team foul. Now into the lineup for your Suns.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth.
Phoenix foul. Devin Booker.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
They've made the long-range shot look like a layup at times in this one.
You know, another thing I've noticed is how many of their baskets are coming off assists. Great ball movement for them all day.
I'll tell you, man, Irving can do many things for your ball club. But at the top of the list, he's a tremendous shooter with great range and great confidence.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
For three, Durant. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Suns running out of time.
Brooklyn foul.
You know, if you were to hand-select a player to take the last shot for you, no one would bat an eye if you chose Kyrie Irving.
Ever since his shot over Steph Curry in 2016, Irving's been a legend. And some of it's his mental approach. People say he marches to the beat of a different drum. That may help him in those big moments. A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Durant's got 46.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Nets.